recite. I pull up my
want to welcome everybody. Welcome to our Zoom call today about Your Dreams Are Calling. Have you answered the call? Are you ready to accept the call? My name is Kelsie. I'm excited about this particular Zoom that we're going to be having this evening or this afternoon, wherever you are dialing in from. So you want to make sure you send out your last text messages, your last phone calls, as we are going to get started in just a few minutes.
Hey, so you need a website? Let me show you how I made mine with Wix.
Put on for the squad. We go in. Do it for the God. If I go, then I'm going hard. Boy, you know me. All for the mob. Get up and go. Fill up to pick up the road. You gon' get this word. Hit up and help the show. Many already know who the realest, but they say it too religious. Drake drop guy playing you with it, now you looking too suspicious. I am blessed, never had luck, you a tad much superstitious. You ain't the man, bro, cause you pick a bag up, boy, what you doing with it? Stack up and you be cool a minute, get your handcuffed and you get through in prison. It's the last something you can have, something you can pass up and you can do the dishes. Homie, I ain't never changed up. Been the same since day one. When I came in the game, ripping Jada, renegade, still the same ain't budge. Been a winning game, same love. They play dumb and ain't say much. You tell me who the gangster. Yeah. Daddy, let me loose. They gotta move. This should put the burner, baby. I got the juice. They hating on my team, cause we the truth. What we do, and we the proof. We gon' take them way up. 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 Yeah. First drop, they were like, "Big, see where you, boy, get your name up." Try to hold me down, but you know me now. Look at God, I done came up. They were looking for the sauce, I was cooking for the boss. Now I'm A1. Try to keep us out the game, we gon' make it so the game gotta change up. Show love to the haters, ayy. Then tell them where it came from. One time for the maker, ayy. Same team ain't trade up. Price gang it on back, ayy. I stay in my lane, ayy. Metal tuck like an umbrella, but I pray it don't rain, ayy. Promise I don't want no smoke. They ain't really what you want to. Cause everybody got their own to make a move if you want to. The problem is you probably think I'm afraid, and in a way that's so true. But I ain't afraid you smoke me, dog. I'm afraid I smoke you. I ain't the only one with a family that I gotta make it home to. I need you to make it home too. They need you to make it home too. Cash flex for the rap check to make Black Death look so cool. We just here to make it old news. Yeah. Daddy, let me loose. They gotta move. This should put the burner, baby. I got the juice. They hating on my team, cause we the truth. What we do, and we the proof. We gon' take them way up. 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 Full Christ, the price of a whole life.
All right. I hope everybody is ready to go this evening, this afternoon, and what's going down on this Zoom call. We're so excited today about what's going to be happening and what Dr. Kelsie is going to be sharing with us this afternoon. So make sure you want to have your pen and paper available. Make sure you sent out your messages to your teammates. We are recording, so this will be available as well, but we still want people to hear it live, fresh, and in color as Dr. Kelsie goes over some specific things today that will help us in our business. Now, for those who are new to the call, Dr. Kelsie has been in the industry, this industry of network marketing and receiving passive residual income for over 18 years now. So he is very successful in what he has been doing. He has the proof in the pudding, so as we like to say. And so we're just excited about what we're going to be doing in Project 1000. Project 1000 actually is being spearheaded by Dr. Kelsie, who desires to have a passion and a vision to help 1,000 families make a minimum of $1,000 a month. And so with this industry that we have dived into, we see it as a great opportunity for those who are looking to increase their financial income. For this is another stream of income that they can use that will help in your life. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and move out of the way of greatness and see if Dr. Kelsie is on the line. Sir, are you on the line?
Can you guys see me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
See you.
Awesome. Well, guys, just want to welcome everybody on. We're going to be on here just for a few minutes to continue to reiterate what makes us successful in any endeavor. Super excited about those who are able to jump on, and I'm gonna see if I can get my friend Mr. Bishop Lawson on the call as well from Nigeria. I know he was having some issues getting in the call via Zoom conference. So hopefully he can get on here through the WhatsApp, and then I can just share my screen with him as well. So make sure you get some notes together, get your pen and paper ready together, because we're going to be talking about just a few things that will make you successful and to help you get to the next level. And then we'll probably go ahead and share our screen and kind of let you see what's happening in the market as well. A couple of different currency pairs we've been watching as the market just started back. Well, we'll be starting back at 5 o'clock, so 5 p.m. So you guys let me know if you can see this. Let me know if you can see this. See if I can pull up the right one. It's not, let me see all. There we go. Can you guys see that? All right, we're going to be talking just a little bit about how, what do I do next? A lot of people are getting started here in iMarkets Live, and they want to know what is the next thing to do. Write this down if you're taking notes. How you do anything is how you do everything. However you do anything is how you do everything. So we want to make sure that we're putting people in correctly when they get started here with iMarkets Live. So we put together a fast start training that brand new people can come on board and get started correctly and fast, so they can get going and start focusing on trading. So first thing that we want to make sure our why is intact, and make sure that we all know why we're getting started. Opportunity is there. The success is there. But people are getting started here with this endeavor for their own reasons. When they looked at the opportunity, based off their current circumstances, is why they said, I could come on board with this endeavor, and I know that I can be successful because I need XYZ. And so if you have not focused on making sure that your XYZ is intact, making sure that you have your dreams or your why, at least, 5 things specifically why you would want to see iMarkets Live help you obtain, you want to go ahead and write them down. You don't want to just write them down. You want to make sure that you have goals. You want to have dates attached to them, and you want to make sure that you have financial goals attached to them as well. So 5 things, guys, 5 things that you like to see happen. I would say out of those 5 things, you know, they can be categories into 3 different sectors: short-term, long, mid-term, and long-term goals. There are a lot of things that people can accomplish in the short term, in the first 3 months of being in the business. We're going to show you what happens, what can happen, and what to expect in the first 90 days. So within those 90 days, you should have some short-term goals that you like to see happen in the, you know, from the first month to the 3rd month. And then you should have you some midterm goals, you know, what you like to see happen in 6, you know, in those 90 days to a year, you know, what would you like to see happen? And then you'd want to ultimately get to your learn goal, 2 to 5 years, where you like to see yourself, you know, if this is something that you're going to leave a legacy, something that you're going to leave for generations, you want to make sure that you have this down. See, most people are not used to this, because when you, quote unquote, working a job, there is no, you know, time to sit down and write out goals like that. Okay, where I want to see myself in 2 to 5 years, even though sometimes when you sit down with a particular interviewer for a job, they may ask you that, you know, when do you see yourself in 2 to 5 years? Why are they asking you that? Because they want to see if you fit in the long term of their vision. And see, you have to get used to looking at things in a vision like, you know, what is the whole broad perspective of things. And so when it comes to trading, this is because it's so, the magnitude of the income can be so big, so strong. You need to start thinking about the long term, the short term, midterm, and the long term goals that this can help you accomplish, because it's very lucrative, and people are becoming very successful. Here, I was trying to call you. So number 1, write down 5 specific reasons why you said yes, all right, to this opportunity. Second thing that you want to focus on is being a product of the product, becoming a product of the product. So the first thing is getting used to your back office, going into your back office and getting to learn. Now, some of this we got to update, because the back offices, they've updated the back office. So you don't have to go to IML training anymore. Everything in the back office is basically there for you. And so go in your back office, clicking on the welcome video, and your sponsor can walk you through that as well here with iMarkets Live. And, you know, getting to know what's happening in the back office, how to find your broker, how to set up your MetaTrader 4. You know, I'm going to talk about demoing as well. You know, all these things that you want to learn in your back office is there. You know, how to get started with IML Academy. You know, how much time I'm going to spend in IML Academy. And I'm going to tell you, from what I've seen lately, a lot of people want to fail themselves to success in the wrong way. They want to fail themselves to success, you know, without obtaining knowledge. And that's like, you know, walking on a street full of nails with no shoes on. That's going to be very painful. Okay. Not only is it going to be painful, it's going to slow you down, guys, because our brain wants to always figure out stuff without help. That sometimes that could be bad. That could be bad. Okay. Because you signed on and you invested into the educational program, saying one thing: they know they got the fruit on the tree, they are successful, and you're willing to find out all that you need to find out from IML Academy and IML TV in your back office. And what we're finding out is people are not doing that. People are not doing that, okay? If you're going to be successful in iMarkets Live, you're going to have to get to know your back office. You're going to have to ask yourself, how much time can I spend per day in my back office learning all about my trade? Because, you know, and becoming an investor, that's a trade. Learning how to trade is a trade. And you got all the people in iMarkets Live and IML TV that are successful to help you and show you how to do that. And so you got to, you know, map out your plan of success. After you map it out, you're going to have to work your plan. Part of working your plan is getting in your back office, guys. Get in your back office and getting on IML TV and watching this until everything starts to click. We can't help you do that, you know, all the time. We have meetings like we're having today here, a Zoom meeting or a conference, and we're explaining what is supposed to take place in the first 72 hours to 90 days in your business, and you're going to have to do part of that as well. So we're going to be going over, you know, broker information. We're going to be going over how to set up your demo account and all that. And it's up to you after we do this is to start going here, learning about Forex and learning about your craft. Everybody wants the signals, but when I put the signals out, they have no idea what I'm talking about. Why is that? because they haven't been on IML TV or IML Train. Okay? So remember, that's number 2. Be a product of the product. Get to know your product. Get in there. Get your feet wet, because that is the shortcut to becoming successful. Number 3, your financial scholarship is key as well. Once you get started, you understood that was a monthly. You understood it was a monthly subscription. We like to say it is your monthly tuition to your getting access to these mentors, guys. People are paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get access to people to help them in their trade. And yours is $145 a month. Now, if $145 a month plus tax at this particular point right now is something that you were going to need help with, you want to really focus on quickly getting it out of the way, is the financial scholarship. The financial scholarship is making sure you get your 2 people out of the way so your subscription is free. Everybody say free. Free. It's free. Get 2 people. I wouldn't care how long it takes. Get it done. Get your 2 out of the way and learn how to trade on the largest trading platform, educational platform in the world, here with iMarkets Live. Now we're going to show you, Dominique's going to show you how to do that, how to get, 5 steps to success, show you how you get your 2 for free. So I'm giving you the foundation. Make sure you get your 2 out of the way so you can learn and educate yourself and trade for free. Number 4 is that when you have to prepare yourself for the presentation. Even though you're a customer, you got to prepare yourself for the presentation. There are many ways to show the presentation, PowerPoint. We've got links as well. We have presentation links. We have the videos as well. Get with your sponsor and they'll show you how, what they're using to do the presentation. We have Zoom presentations that we do. Main thing is making sure you're equipped to be able to send your presentation link out at least 4 times a week. 4 times a week where you can send out these presentations and follow up with individuals that you've seen to get the presentation to, so you can get your 2 out of the way. And then number 5, give yourself time to succeed. Guys, this is real important that you understand that this is going to be a process of learning. But because we have the tools to help you earn while you learn. It doesn't have to be a long process. That if you follow the steps, be teachable, coachable, trainable, you will become successful here with iMarkets Live because you're giving yourself 18 months to succeed. Give yourself 18 months. Trust me, if you follow the system, which means save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. If you follow the system, your life is going to be changed. You, by the time 18 months come here, you got money in your pocket, you're successful. Some of you guys are going to be hitting levels that you just hit by default because everybody's getting there too. So you learn from the best of the best, stay in the right circle, give yourself time to succeed, and then make sure that you're following the 3 vital signs to success. I'm going to come back and give you the 3 vital signs to success to help you. Because look, guys, again, you've got to hone in and dive in and do some things that you ordinarily are not used to doing. And personal development is one of them. Is key, and being around people who are successful, who got influence, who have the fruit on the tree is key. We're not used to doing that as well, and we're not used to promoting. And I thought we promoted pretty good for this. There's a lot of people that should be on the call that's not on the call. New people, if they promote it to their new people. We have people in our WhatsApp groups that have seen this, and at the end of the day, when the hand go up, well, I didn't become successful. It's only because they didn't do a few things. It's only because that they did not choose to do some things that they are not used to doing. And let me tell you, when you're talking about people running multi-month, even multi-$100,000 companies that even have reached $1 million company, have reached $1 million status, still have a system. They still have a process. They still have people that if they do certain things, the company is going to be successful, guys. And so it's important to look at this as a company. It's important to look at this as your company. It's important to look at this with your vision, that you have all your things in place to help you become successful, and you carving out time to learn how to become a successful trader here with iMarkets Live. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Dominique. Dominique, I want you to go over the 5 steps of what the 5 steps of what do I do next here in iMarkets Live. And if you want to use your whiteboard, you can use your whiteboard. Go ahead and turn it back over to you.
Thank you, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. Trying to share my screen. All right. Alrighty. Everybody see that? Fast start to success. These are the, okay. These are the 5 steps and what do I do next? After saying yes and signing your name on the dotted line, so to speak, you say, what do I do next? Well, the very first thing is something that Dr. Kelsie already went over. It's in knowing your why. Why are you doing this? So number 1 is list 5 specific reasons why you're doing this and submit it to your sponsor. Submit it to your sponsor or the person who invited you to this opportunity, or the person who is standing next to you saying, I'm going to be here to help you succeed. Then you need to give your specific reasons. When you saw this opportunity, what was it that you saw could happen in your life that could change? Did you see your zip code changing? Did you see your job changing? Did you see your whole life changing? Did you see yourself changing? Did you see things that could happen for your kids if you have kids? What was it that when you saw this opportunity that your heart said yes to it, your mind said yes to it? So you list those 5 specific reasons down there and you submit it, because we all know life happens. Life likes to throw us curveballs. Life likes to throw us fastballs, and sometimes we're prepared for it and sometimes it knocks us around. But if we have these specific reasons when life goes and challenges us, these specific reasons that we have and why we are in this opportunity is supposed to help keep us focused. And no matter the frustration, no matter the pain, no matter the struggle, why you're doing this. This is the reason why I said yes. This is what the opportunity is going to do for me, because I choose for this opportunity to do it for me, because I choose to be committed. And that's something that we all have to keep in mind, and being committed. If we're committed to our reasons why, then we'll be committed to success, and success will be committed to us, because we're showing the proof by continually to follow the instructions given in IML Academy, iMarkets Live TV, and also in our sponsors. So the next step is to get set up to trade, become a product of the product. So you're going to go to IML Universe, and there is a whole training platform on every step and to show you what you need to do next. You start your demo account, which we recommend demoing 45 to 90 days. You can get a list of different brokers from your upline sponsor who will give you suggestions and who you can choose to be your broker. Then you set up all your services and invest 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, watching videos on IML Academy. You're going to go through the whole basics 1 through 4, the technical analysis and the mindset, and you want to saturate yourself in this academy, because just like what Dr. Kelsie said, you're paying your tuition, but if you're not committing yourself to IML Academy, then the tuition is just being wasted. You're just throwing money out, but not getting that investment and the results back to what this tuition is offering for you to have. So basics 1 through 4 is very important, because it shows you the beginning of what trading is, what Forex is. It starts to give you the different technical names of everything that you're about to embark into. It prepares you and it educates you in what you have said yes to. And then it gives you the technical know-how. And then it's the mindset. The mindset is, I believe, is one of the very most important things, because if we have the mind to succeed, then when days don't go the way we want it to go, we can fall back on what we know. We can fall back on our reasons why, because then it will not give us a chance to throw in the towel. The mindset is very, very important. That comes with personal development. We've gone through so many years of having the mindset of staying in the rat race, of getting up, going to work, doing our job, complaining about our job, coming home, taking those same complaints and bringing it home to our family. But yet at the same time, we're telling our family, we're telling our kids, when you grow up, get a good education, get a good job so you can do the same thing that I'm doing. Well, that is not the mindset that we should have when it comes to an opportunity. An opportunity is supposed to expand our mind. An opportunity is supposed to have us look at the vision of our life, of where we're deciding we want to take ourselves, where we're deciding where we want to take our family, what's coming in the future for us. There's nothing wrong with having a job. The only thing that's wrong is only having a job. We have 10 bills, but we only have one stream of income come through. Well, there's something wrong with that. Having an opportunity gives us a chance to increase the income streams that we have. It gives us more income streams to have, so that we can take care of our family. We can take care of our life, no matter what happens in our life. Well, that's all part of our mindset. We have to think that way. We have to recycle all the old stuff. We have to get rid of all the old stuff of what we think is right. Take on the mindset of what it's going to take to be successful, and then work in that mindset, and then pass that down to our kids, and pass it on to those who decide they want to they want to be a part of the opportunity as well. And then that comes to number 3, build a list. We want to help you get your tuition free. We want to help you get this financial scholarship so that you can trade, and that you can have all this education available for you for free. So you build a list of potential customers, people who you feel are going to be involved in trading, who only want to trade only. The next list is build a list of 50 business partners, people that want to learn how to trade and build. They want to do both things. So you want to make a list. Go through your phone, write down everyone you think will be interested in trading on one list. Write down everyone you think will be interested in building and trading on another list. People who are 25 and older. This gives you the criteria right here. People who to look for. People who are married, people who have kids, a homeowner making $50,000 to $80,000 a year, center of influence, teachable and coachable, successful in life. Being humble is also very important, and it goes along with having the right mindset. Because if we have too much pride, we're not going to take on the training from someone else because we have the mindset of thinking that we know everything that we need to do. And that's why people don't go through the IML Academy, because they feel that they can just jump in and just be successful. Well, that's how we learn the hard way. We want everyone who becomes a part of iMarkets Live, and definitely, especially, in our group in Project 1000, we want to give you all the tools that you need. We want to help you, give you all the education that you need so that you're able to be successful, so that there's no way that you can say, you know what, so-and-so didn't help me, so-and-so didn't help me. The bottom line is, what did you do to help yourself? And in building a list, this is also another way to help. You want that scholarship? Build a list of potential customers who you feel would want to trade as well. And then for those who want to build and trade, there's this power phrase that we have. And it says, in the last 10 years, the amount of money that's flowed through your bank account, how much have you made on it? And 9 out of 10 people is going to say none. And then you're going to follow up with, what if there was a way, or if there was a skill that could teach you how to multiply your money? Would you want to know about it? And you say this more in a conversational way of talking instead of kind of robotic. You want to make this part of your conversation. And when they say yes about knowing about it, wanting to know more about it, want to know the skill, then we do the PS3, which means to peek, show, and do a 3-way. So you show them a presentation, then you arrange to have a one-on-one, a sit-down and one-on-one, where it's just you and that person. Then you do a 3-way with your upline sponsor, and then you facilitate a Zoom presentation or a home event, where you have people come over and then you show the presentation again. And this is where your upline sponsor can come and actually be there for people to ask questions, get into the mindset of what's going on, whatever questions or whatever obstacles they might think will hinder them from it. The upline sponsor, or the person who's showing the presentation, should be there, able to help eliminate any kind of fear, any kind of questions the people that you invited may have. Then you want to book 4 meetings. This is how we're going to identify who the leaders are. Book 4 meetings. Even if someone doesn't show up the first meeting, you still want to book your meetings, because you want to get into the habit of showing this opportunity. And the more meetings you have, the activity that you're doing, activity pays off. When you do the activity correctly, in the right way, it not only pays off, but you get better at it. You get better at booking 4 meetings because you become committed to it. When you book your 4 meetings, you have to be committed to it. And not only committed to it, you have to open up your mouth to invite people. And then even those people can invite people. But you want to make sure you book 4 meetings. You just joined, book your 4 meetings. If you've been in the business for a while, the opportunity for a while, book your 4 meetings anyway. Continue to book 4 meetings, because we want to expand. We want to share. We want to show people how wonderful this opportunity can be in their life based off our own excitement and our own results. We don't want to commit to 18 months. You have to give yourself time to succeed. Just like what Dr. Kelsie said, you have to give yourself time to succeed. Your 18 months may not be someone else's 18 months. You may be successful in 16 months. Someone may be successful in 20 months. It doesn't matter. It's just, the journey of success is different for everybody, because some people have to really have a different kind of journey with the mindset. Some people are more ready than others. Some people have to really get around, not get around, but get away from dream killers, get away from dream stealers. And sometimes that takes time because of the attachment or the connection. But you have to filter your mind, and we all have to do this, filter our mind with the right type of things. And that comes with the personal development again, and self-development. We want the personal growth. Challenges come to help us to grow. When life throws a curveball, what are we going to grow from it? What lesson have we learned from it? What can we do next time that's going to help us pass the test, so to speak? And there's different books available. There's different tools available for us to read that's going to help. Like, we have The Strangest Secret, The Science of Getting Rich, The Magic of Believing, Conceive, Believe, and Achieve, and The Process Motivational Mixtape. The book I'm currently reading is called Successful Women Speak Differently. And it's talking about women are being influenced, women who can be confident, women who can who can be successful based off how they talk. And that's something that helps me, because it helps me to want to, one of the things I want to do is help women become successful. So if I am a successful woman, I have to know how to talk successfully to be able to help other women to become successful. That will help them. So the personal growth that we all need has to cater to the areas in our life where we may fall short. The things that we have struggle with, pain with, even when it comes to personalities. How can I make myself better? How can I do better? Because in the end, the vision of where we want to go, we have to be better to be able to carry out the vision. Having the same mindset from last year is not going to help us be successful this year. And it's not in this, the mindset we have this year is not going to help us be successful next year. We have to continually grow. And in an opportunity and in a business like this, they give us the opportunity to continually grow based off the educational platform that they've given us. And there's a lot of books out there. There's a lot of audio tapes out there. There's a lot of things that we can do. Mentorship is very important, and that's where IML TV comes in. You find the right mentor that's going to help you be successful in this industry. So these are the 5 steps of success that we like to definitely always share. We want to master these 5 steps to success. This should be in our brain. This is something we should be going over continually, because our dreams change. Our specific reasons, they may change. Once we cross one off, we can add another one on of a different why of why we want to be successful. Our lists will always change because we meet new people, and with new people becomes new prospects for us to share the opportunity with. Booking for meetings. The meetings start with us, but then it also starts with people that we introduce the industry to. So we have our 4 meetings. We bring this opportunity to other people. Now they have to have their 4 meetings. And so it continually goes on. And committing to 18 months, once your 18 months is up, commit another 18 months, because there's more we can do. There's always more room for us to grow. So this is a fast start to success. I'm going to hand this back over to Dr. Kelsie, as he will continue to teach us and train us and show us in how to be successful in iMarkets Live. So Dr. Kelsie, I will turn it back over to you, sir.
All right. Awesome job. So hopefully you guys are getting something here. We're gonna go keep on going, and then we're going to have Dominique pull up the back office and just kind of show people exactly where to go when they get started, and what they should be spending that 1 hour on or 2 hours on. So as I'm going over these 3 vital signs to you having that successful business, I'm going to go ahead and you can be getting that up and getting that prepared. So, all right, guys, 3 vital signs. Vital signs. Everybody know what a vital sign is? If you know what a vital sign is, let me know. Vital signs, you know, they put these things on your chest when you're not feeling too well. They want to check your vital signs to see if your vitals are sending out any signals that you are doing okay, or you're not doing okay, or something might be off. Because when you are at your best, trust me, they can put these things on you, and they're gonna read like they're supposed to read. When you get an EKG, you know, they put that on your heart. They put all these other different things on your arms, on your legs, on your chest, on your shoulder, everywhere where they can get a good read on your heart. And it draws out all these lines, and they can look at it and make sure that your heart is beating like it's supposed to be, the amount of minutes it's supposed to beat, the rhythm of your heart, all of that. And if you want to have a successful business, whether you're a customer or an IBO or whatever, if you want to make $600 a month residual income while you're trading, all of this is key. Trust me, guys, even customers, as she was saying about the personal development, need it. They need the mentality. They need all that personal development can give them to be successful trading or any endeavor for that. Okay, knowledge is well acquainted with action and results. And so these vital signs are real important. So I'm going to challenge everybody, if you do not have the presentation links, okay, if you do not have the presentation links yet, you want to make sure that you get them, you know, get with me, get with Dominique. We're only using three different links for three different types of people. And, you know, between now and the next 30 days, if, you know, send out the link once a day, you know, send out to people, you know, people you see often, people you know, friends, family. You know, you've got to get to the point where you've got the mentality of thinking that, who can I share this with? Especially if you haven't got your website free yet. Who can I share this with? So the list is real important. You don't, you know, if you're a customer, the list is real important. You know, between your family, people you see all the time, business associates, people in your phone, people on social media. You know, social media will expose you. It'll expose you if you are, and it'll expose you if you're not. And so how do people take you serious if you're not talking about what you're supposed to be excited about? So you have to go ahead and put that link out there, send people a message, ask them if they're looking for extra ways to create income. They ever thought about trading? And when they say trading what, you can give them that question. You know, the last 10 years amount of money went through your bank account. How much money have you made on it? You can type that, send it right to them, wait for an answer. But they said none. Wouldn't you like to know how to multiply money that you got going in your bank? Yes. Send them the link. Simple as that. Number one, okay, to the 3 vital signs. She talked about it. How many people are showing the presentation? How many people in your group is showing the presentation? How many? She said, if I do it 4 times a week, it's great. If somebody else in my team do it 4 times a week, that's 8 times a week. Somebody else, it's 3 people doing it, that's 16 hours a week. Okay, that's 16 times a week. And so the more people that you have showing the presentation in your business, okay, the more customers you have coming into your business. Remember, you might only put in 2 or 3 people, but because of the help of your upline, it's like you don't want to turn down free money. Guys, there are people literally making free money on this team. They were making money, they didn't really do a lot of work. Okay, because they put in 1 person and we're working with that person they put in. We're going to do the same thing with them as well. So how many people in your organization are showing a presentation 4 times a week? That's the first way you know that your vital sign that you're looking at. The second vital sign is tools. How many people are got the tool flow going through your business? Now, what is the tool flow in your business? Here with iMarkets Live, IML Academy, and IML TV. The Academy, the TV, swipe trades, you know, it could be swipe coin, and it can be, you know, it can be the harmonic scanner. It can be the web analyzer. You know, are you using the tools? How many people on IML Academy? How many people are using the tools? How many people are getting trained, you know, or through the academy? That's real important, guys. You've got to get to the point to where, you know, iMarkets Live is even paying. If you haven't got your tool, iMarkets Live is paying for your subscription because you're making enough money trading. And, you know, you've got the philosophy down that even your losses are so minimum that you are profiting more than you are losing. The only way I know that happens is through going through the process and actually learning one of the different strategies that I'm going to teach here today, and learning it well. Not playing with it, actually learning it. Okay, and then watching yourself succeed. I had an $8 loss just the other day, but then on top of that $8 loss, I had $140-something win. Loss minimum, profits are huge because I'm learning and learning and learning and learning through the IML Academy and IML TV, and I'm taking it serious. Okay, so it's real important to know what your tool flow is. Okay, your tool flow. She talked about personal development. Books. Are you reading a book? Okay, watch this. Have you read a book on trading? You know, how, you know, my brother Eric sent me a message about he's looking at reading this book called Trading Naked, meaning no tools, no nothing, just trading, learning what we're talking about, structure. Okay. And he went through that book. What are you learning? What are you reading or listening to? Right? That is helping you get knowledge on your craft, helping you get better in your craft. You've got to have a tool flow. So between IML Academy, IML TV, books on your trade, okay, on what you're doing, on how to trade, right? The amount of people that you have on your team doing that, the greater the individual success, but also the greater the team success, more stories. Facts tell, stories sell. The more people are having stories that they're winning. I was able to share that testimony about what happened with my brother that I put out in the group about 6 trades on one currency pair. All of them profited because he's been learning the structure that we're going to talk about today. Guys, super excited about that. Number three. I know some of y'all probably know what that is, right? How many people that you have going to major events? Major event. Guess what? This was an event. We did a flyer for it, right? We promoted it to the groups. We put it all over social media. This was an event. This was a team event. Guys that are on here, they understand that. This was a team's event. Now, there'll be people who won't get, that wasn't on this event, and then they'll be asking you a question about something you went over on this event. Okay? And I would tell you, don't answer it. Tell them find the link that Dr. Kelsie did when we had the team event back on whatever date this is, because I don't even know what date it is, on the Project 1000 group YouTube page. It's on there. That answer is on there, because we got to be able to lead people to the information, not just give them the information. We've got to change that mentality of how they do things. We got to get people to the event, get them to the WhatsApp event, get them to the team event, get them to the, because believe it or not, you're looking at this wrong. You're looking at this as network marketing. At the major event coming up in September, I believe September 13th through the 15th, 14th through the 16th, one of those, that weekend right there. They got one whole day carved out for nothing but customers. Bringing the best of the best in and learn how to trade. Man, that was phenomenal. The last event I went to was so phenomenal that I learned so much. And Dr. Spiller was there teaching on certain aspects of trading and what he uses and tools he uses to trade and why he's having so much successful. $300,000 and something a month trading, and he's going to be at an event. And I want to be a successful trader. I'm going to be at the event. Why? Because I want to be a successful trader. And they carved out a whole day. Chris Terry's going to be there on a Friday, where you'll be able to sit with the CEO, $50 million made in trading, where he's going to cover out 3 hours to give us what we need. See, that how many people that you get to event is going to determine on how successful you're going to be as well as your team's going to be. Because if you brought in a customer, don't you want your customer to be successful? You want your customer to be successful. Because if your customer is successful, right, he's going to stay on. He's going to stay on. And if he stays on and she stays on, guess what? Your subscription is free. If they're making, you know what's so crazy about this? The value is so awesome that even those who haven't gotten their two, are still paying their subscription and they don't care. I say it all the time. I got a group in Chicago growing and nobody have gotten 2 yet. They've gotten 1. They still working on their 2. And they pay a subscription every month because they see the value in it, guys. So, anything that you see value in it, you're going to spend time. You're just going to spend time. You're going to spend time there. So those are the three major events. The major events are not just the big event. It's the local event. It's the phone call event. It's the WhatsApp group event. Everything that's geared to helping you guys become successful trading. That's what we're talking about. Okay. So those are the three vital signs. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back over to Dominique. I think she has her the browser up so we can see brand new people. You coming into iMarkets Live. If you're on here, you've been on for a while, but you have not done this yet. Some of you guys know this has been repetitive, but that's okay. Go ahead. Let's look at it. Maybe something that you have not done yet. Go ahead and as I stay on here, you can even go on your back office and follow her through here as well. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over to Dominique. Dominique. There you go. Take it away.
All right. Okie dokie. So now that we have the three vital signs of having a successful business, let's go ahead and shift gears a little bit and go to the back office. Now, I don't know, this is the back office, and what they've done recently is, this is what a customer's back office looks like. It's different with an IBO, so I wanted to do a customer's back office. When we go to trading, it has the different tools available for us. This is what your subscription is paying for: the IML Academy, the IML TV, the harmonic scanner, and the daily swing trades. The swipe trades, the web analyzer, and the coin academy are different subscriptions that, not the coin academy, excuse me, it's IML TV, it's blah, blah. So it's IML Academy, coin academy, IML TV, harmonic scanner, and daily swing trades is what you're paying for in your subscription, your tuition. Swipe trades and web analyzer are additional tools that you can purchase to help you as well be successful. Now with IML Academy now, the newest thing they have out is when a person is has just signed up and just invested their money into their education. When you go to IML Academy, as soon as my computer wants to load up, this is what's new, the getting started. Getting started. It welcomes you to iMarkets Live, how to get plugged in before you even start trading. So you get the welcome video, get plugged in. I'm going faster than my computer can keep up. Before trading, these are different videos. What kind of trading software you're going to use, the education study guide, and learn with the swipe masters. These are the different videos that you're going to be able to watch. This is what the getting started video is about. And it lets you know what you've just embarked on, what you've just invested into before you even start to even do your first initial trading. Then when we said in the 5 steps to success and going through basics 1 through 4, this is your home base. This is where you want to stay. Basics 1, where it gives you the whole history, who participates in Forex, what is it for one, what's traded, when to trade, buying versus selling, letting you know what are you doing, what are you doing when you're trading, what you're trading, and who is also involved in it. Your basics 2 talks about now more you're going into definitions and what things are that you're looking at. What's a pip? When you start to have that mindset of becoming a trader, it's no longer trading money. You're trading for pips. So you have to learn what a pip is, what's leveraging in lots. When you have swipe trades and it tells you what your lot size should be, by going through IML Academy, you should already know what the master traders are talking about. What's a trend? When you're looking at a chart, what are you looking at? Are you looking at an uptrend or are you looking at a downtrend? What is a trend to begin with? When you're looking at any kind of chart, what is it that you're going to be looking at? What are the candlesticks? So IML Academy gives you everything that you need when you first begin to start off in trading. And the wonderful thing about it is if you forget any of the information, just because you being saturated into the system, you can always go back and look. And it's not like the videos are 20 minutes long. They're short videos that you can watch. And this one's 15 minutes long. There's short videos that you can watch to where you're able to go back and look at it. And just if you have anything you need to write down for your own personal notes, you can do that. Then once you come out of basics 1 through 4, which is where you want to stay, this is where we say you should stay within your first 30, 60 days, you should be in basics 1 through 4. Making sure you understand, because then after that, you go into the technical know-how of things. And that now you definitely, when you're looking at a chart, you should know by the time you get to technical analysis, what you're looking at when you're looking at a chart. Then this gives you the technical know-how, what you're doing. There's also another system, another program we use called TradingView, which you can go to tradingview.com, and you can actually put in the different pairs that you're looking at and then start to mark up your own chart, just like how you're being taught in the academy, just like how you're being taught in IML TV. And then you can start to actually be on TradingView while you're watching a TradingView tutorial and be able to do the same thing that the educator is talking about. Learn about the price reversal zone, the confirmation checklist. You should always have a checklist before you enter into a trade. You don't want to enter into a trade blindly and just say, oh, well, it looks like an uptrend and it's going to stay that way, so I'm just going to get into it. No, that's not what you want to do. That's the very amateur and not very smart mindset to have. You want to know, is everything lining up? What is the EMAs and SMAs saying? Is this an uptrend? Is it a downtrend? Am I going to be trading with the trend? You know, so this video for confirmation checklist actually gives you a checklist you want to go over before you enter a trade, because we want to get to the point where we have teammates who can enter and exit a trade confidently. No matter if it goes the way you don't want it to go, no matter if it goes the way you want it to go, no matter if it does something different, we want everyone to be able to understand why. Why did a particular pair go the way that it went? Why did it go up when I thought it was going to go down? You know, because the market is always moving. And so when you go through this confirmation checklist, you should have the confidence to be able to know what you're doing and how you're doing it. When you learn about support and resistance, what's a pullback, what's a trend line. It's just so much education that you are investing in. It sounds like it should be a lot more than $145, but because our leaders are so invested into us wanting to be successful, they've given us this particular price, because all of this and what we're looking at is like a $400 value. All the tools that iMarkets Live is giving us is a $400+ value in everything that they're giving us to be successful. So when you do your tuition, whether you have your two and free and trade for free, that's cool. But if you are habitually paying your tuition, then this education will pay off for itself. Then you go through your intermediate 1 and 2, and then advanced, and the mindset. It's a lot. You're a gladiator, millionaire mindset, success mindset, define your game. You know, all of this is so vital to the success that we're supposed to have with this company. They have given us this huge educational platform that we're able to utilize when we need to and learn from it. Then for those who like to do the harmonic scanner, or who is learning on the harmonic scanner, you know, there's IML harmonic videos just specifically on the harmonic scanner. And when you go to iMarkets Live TV, there's different educators, master educators, who go over the harmonic scanner. So all of this that we have available plays a part. It's all a wonderful cycle of education that's only geared towards one thing: making sure that we are successful and understanding what we're doing. And then we go into market geometry. So you can take your time going through all of the IML Academy. Go through it once, go through it twice, go through it however many times you need to, and however many times you want, so that you can get that skill set and the basis of the skill set in place. Then you have your Coin Academy, which is just about cryptocurrency. So those of you who want, which is different from Forex, but for those of you who want to venture out in cryptocurrency, this is the education that you want to get with the basics 1 through 4. And again, IML TV, it gives you a live training schedule, lets you know who is going to be training at what time, even the recordings. If you miss it, you got web analyzer, crypto education, Forex education. There's a lot of master traders on here and educators who take time out of their own schedule to teach us. Like, and you can do a trade with them, you can ask them questions. But again, this is all for us. This is all for us and being able to be successful. So when you go through the live, you're gonna do access now, and it goes to iMarketsLive.tv. Then you wanna put in your username and your password. So it's the same login as it is with your back office. So I'm just gonna use one of our teammates' back office as customer back office. 7, oh, saying the password. So the different languages you see.
Hold on.
You see the different languages, English all the way, you know, Slovenian and Croatian. This is just for the IML TV. And then we have our CEO who does the night owl sessions, Sunday at 11 p.m. Eastern. So for English speaking people, you have the Forex Basics, Forex Advanced, Crypto Education, Web Analyzer Education, Harmonic Scanner. So you want to go through your Forex Basics. Now this is the schedule, the calendar, so to speak, of who comes on what days, and what it is that they're going to be teaching about. So your Forex Basics is right here with Joshua Walls, Forex 101 with the Days Day Duncan. You got another Forex 101. This is with question and answers, Q&As. So you have, and then this gives you the, when you go down further, it actually gives you the different times and time zones of when they're on. So you pick the one, this one's charting and analysis for beginners, which is good. That helps you with trading view on what you're looking at, and the harmonic scanner when you're looking at a particular chart. And that is when you would click on them. So if someone was on now, let's say if it was the Days They Duncan on now, I would press access session, and then she would pop up. Her live would pop up. Her live video will pop up. If you miss anything, then you go to recordings, you sign in. I think I did that right. Yeah, sign in. Then you go to English, if that is your language, whatever language it is, and you pick on the person. I was on a Daisy. And so then here's the recordings. So whatever you missed, you go, that is the route you would take and how to find the recording. So let's see, the last one was the 7th, so we'll click on. Come on, okay, there it is. Okay, and then you could open it. And then you're watching the recording. Let me fast forward a little bit. Yeah, this is, she does this in the beginning. Okay. So then you're listening to the training. Now, if this was live, you'd be able to be in the chat, in the group chat, answering the questions or asking the question. The day that she really goes through questions and she answers them when she sees them. So that's good as well. So you're able to have that they're able to be accessible to us. And hers is, yeah, okay. See, so she's answering somebody's question right now. And if they make a mistake, they talk about it. So how much realer can you get? Okay. And that is for how you would do the recordings. So iMarkets Live, you get that from your back office, going to live training schedule, access now, or the TV recordings, access now. It's with IML TV. Harmonic scanner, which is this, everything I'm going over is what your tuition is paying for. Harmonic scanner, as soon as it pops up. Okay. It gives you an introduction of what the harmonic scanner is, which is Christopher Terry talking about it. Go ahead and click on Connect Now. Then you sign in, same login, very simple, same login as your back office. Boom. Okay, just a moment. Hold on. I think everybody's muted. Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, cool. All right, awesomeness. Okay, so this is a harmonic scanner. When the market opens back up, it's kind of paused because of Friday. I mean, because when the market closed on Friday. So over to your right, you will see that there's 3 take profits, 1, 2, and 3. It shows you where you can place your take profits. This is highlighted in blue over here on the right. It shows you your entry. It was like this was a sell. So it shows you your entry. It shows you your stop loss, which is in red. So your stop loss is going to be in red. Your entry is going to be in green. And your take profit is in blue. Your tools are going to be on the left. Like when you start to learn TradingView, when you see the TradingView tutorial, and when you look at the harmonic tutorial, it'll show you what these tools are, what they're specific for, what they are designed to do. When you go over the harmonic tutorials, it'll show you what patterns you're looking at when you're looking at the harmonic scanner. The different pairs up here says FX choice up at the top over here, more closer to the left, FX choice. It gives you the currency pair and what you're looking for, this Australian and New Zealand. And it gives you the time frame, which is 15 minutes, and it tells you what pattern this is, the butterfly pattern. You can look at different time zones, different time frames, excuse me, by going over to where it says 15 minutes. You can change it to the 1 hour, and that changes it. Or you can look at the 4 hour. And the higher the time frame, the smaller it looks. But take off auto, okay. You can make it bigger. My mouse wants to cooperate with me. Ah. Okay, mouse. Okay. Oh, forgot this old mouse. Anyways, so you would be able to zoom in, or you can look at the 1 day. My mouse wants to be funny with me, which makes it even bigger. But you're still able to see your take profit 1 through 3, your entry, and your stop loss as well. Let me go back to the 15 minutes of what it was on. And mouse being funny. You're able to see the different candlesticks. You can actually, when you become more familiar with it, you can even change the colors of what your chart looks like. And then this is the receipt right there. You can change whether you're looking at candles or whether you're looking at bars. So it's different things you can look at and different things you can do with the harmonic scanner. But you know, it's also important for you to go through the IML Academy so that you're able to see the videos on the harmonic scanner that you're able to become familiar with, as well as going to iMarkets Live TV and looking for the educators that actually teach on the harmonic scanner, which is right there. Then you have the swipe trades is an additional tool, and the web analyzer is additional. And then the daily swing trades is what's included in your tuition as well. And that is from our founder and CEO, Christopher Terry, who gives out, who's also on the Night Owl sessions on Sunday nights at 11 p.m. when he's talking about the swing, daily swing trades, where he sees the market, predicting where the market is going to go. So again, you would go to trading. You pick the IML Academy. If you are new to iMarkets Live, you want to start with getting started. Even if you're not new and you haven't gone through getting started, because you want to see, you know, what the company has done in case this is for you. When you have new people who join and who have invested into themselves as well, then you definitely want to go through just to see what the video has and what they're talking about. That way you're able to explain it. Yeah, I will go ahead and play a little bit. Okay. Yeah, close this one. Okay, so that was a little bit of the video. I would highly suggest everyone go through it to see everything of what is being talked about in that video. And then diving in and investing at least an hour a day when you can. You know your schedule better than anyone else. When you can, invest that 1 hour, at least a minimum of 1 hour of watching a video. Watching a video, reading a book, listening to audio, looking at charts. When you become more familiar with looking at charts, you know, different things like that to further your education. Just doing it one day doesn't help. You have to, this has to be a process. Just like going to work, we get up, we get ready, we go to work, we've gotten into the habit of that. This also needs to be a habit as well, a new habit that we start to create, because this is a habit that's going to lead us to the success and the financial place that we want to be in our life and for our family. And so it starts with this. The IML Academy is definitely the foundation of where we want to start and where we want to build upon of where we're going in iMarkets Live. So this is a little bit of the back office. Again, you go to trading. Once you sign in as a customer, you go to trading, IML Academy. Everything that's here is for you. When you have invested and you add on swipe trades in the web analyzer, then you're able to go to the web analyzer and swipe trades, and that's when you get your signals on your phone with the swipe trades. And then you go with getting started, and you just go through basics 1 through 4 until you are so full of basics 1 through 4, then head on into technical analysis and further on. So again, this IML Academy. Then you have your IML TV, where you can access now for the live training. You access now, you pick the language that you want to watch or listen in. You pick which category you are wanting to be being trained on in this particular time. You pick, well, I'll just do harmonic scanner. You pick that one. You see, okay, so it's 10:30 p.m. tonight, or I mean on Monday night with Jean-Marc. So you would click on him, access the session, boom, he will pop up. If you missed him, you go to recordings, your language that you listen in, Jean-Marc, boom, there's his recordings that you pick on the one that you missed and you watch it. Then you gather your notes from it, going back to your back office. You have your harmonic scanner again that you have to log into. You connect to it, and then you log into it, and then your chart should pop up. So if anyone has any questions, we do continually training on back office, especially for people who just invested and just joined into iMarkets Live. And so this is something that we definitely want to help each and every person who is in our team to become familiar with. And don't be surprised if one Zoom we do, we're actually going over one of the IML Academy videos and actually watching it together, so that we are learning together, earning together, and going and having success together. So that is the back office. I'm gonna go ahead and give this back to Dr. Kelsie so he can bring us home with his training as well. So Dr. Kelsie.
Woo, that's good stuff. That's good stuff, man. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't been in your back office, you brand new, you haven't been in your back office in 72 hours, you're behind at least almost a week, okay? Because we give you the 72-hour fast start training. We gave it to you last Sunday. We gave it to you today. 72 hours, man. You want to be rocking and rolling in your learning and earning. Let me tell you, from last Sunday to this Sunday, if you have to have your demo up, your MetaTrader 4 off and running. You should be demoing trades. You know, I'm putting out signals in the signals group. I just put out a crypto signal earlier, about an hour ago, about an hour and a half ago. If you don't have your demo up, you can't even demo that crypto trade. If you want to trade, you gotta get down to business. Don't be playing games. If you want to trade, see, we're gonna be real on here. We're not playing games. We want to win. If we're winning, you're winning. Let me put it like this. If we're winning and you're following, you're winning. But if you know it all and you losing, then you need to change something. So we're giving you all the stuff you need at the time that we have available. If we say this event is coming on Sunday at 3, we got all the times wherever you are around the world. So you know what time that we're gonna be on. You gotta be on, you gotta have your notepad, you gotta be ready to go. Okay? I don't even care if you're not trading crypto right now. You should be demoing it anyway, so you can learn how to copy and paste things to your MetaTrader 4. You should be doing this, okay? So I'm gonna give you, if you're not in the signals group and you are in IML Academy and you're a customer, you're in IML Academy, you got lives, you've got an activated subscription, you're missing out if you're not in the signals group. So you need to make sure you're in the signals group. Now, the signals group is not just a place to get signals. I'm gonna say that again, because I'm talking about certain things. Sometimes I ask questions to see where you guys are, and you should know what I'm talking about if you are getting your education in IML Academy and on IML TV. So, but that's a place there where it's extra benefit, where you can get signals, you can trade demo, and you can trade live with these signals. We're with the best that I believe is the best, Stevenson Lender, I believe, 7-figure trader, guys, making a 7-figure trader. So all the information is coming down from him. And if you're not ready to go, you're going to be behind. So make sure that you have your MetaTrader 4 set up. You went through your back office, right? You've selected your broker. If you need to know who a broker is that we're using, then, get with Dominique. She'll let you know about that as well. But the broker has to be tied up through, you have to go through the MT4. The broker set that up. Make sure that all that's all set up, ready to go. And then connected with Swipe Coin or Swipe Trades. Okay, Find out if you connect with that so you can get those signals. If you do not have swipe trades, or you do not have swipe coin, or you do not have web analyzer, your goal is to be learning the harmonic scanner and learning on IML TV, so you can learn the different strategies to trading. Okay, if you're trading and you're losing, it's only because you just have not learned the strategy that fits your way of trading. You got to ask yourself, am I a scalper, or am I a position trader? Am I a swing trader? You know, all these strategies work. You can't be using a swing trade strategy scalping. Just not going to work. Okay, so you've got to make sure you got the strategy that works best for you. I'm a position and swing trader, guys. So I look at the long term of trading, and I look at market structure. So I'm going to show you, last but not least, you know, a particular strategy that we've been using, that we've been having some success in our group, guys. This doesn't take away from any other trader or any other strategy. They all work. Okay, but this is just one that I've been doing. Okay, that some of my other teammates has been doing as well. So if you've got your pens and paper out, I'm going to give you what's supposed to take place within the 90 days of you being a part of iMarkets Live. You can't shortcut it. You can't shortcut. Write down on your notes right now. There is no shortcut. You got to go through the process to receive the progress. No process, no progress. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see this. 90-day game plan. All right, this is a 90-day game plan, ready to go. You guys just got started. You understand that you, in your back office, you've made a decision, right? I don't know where that music come from, but Ken Jones sound good. Is your music going? You've made your decision. You made your decision to make this thing happen. You understand the five principles of success. The last one, 5, is you giving yourself time to succeed. You know, the 4th one, you are sending out your link, you're sending out presentations, right? The 3rd one, you built your list, okay, the people to send these presentations to. The 2nd one, you are demoing your account. You got your MetaTrader 4, you got your broker set up, you got your live account set up. You don't have to have money in your live account to get it set up. Just make sure that you got it set up, right? And then you've got your 2. You got your 2 free. You're showing your link to get your 2 free. Get your 2 out of the way so your monthly subscription is waived. Okay, so 90-day game plan. Okay, this is what to expect in the first month. Get set up. Broker, MetaTrader 4, demo, live account, IML Academy, basic 1 through 4. How much time are you going to spend on your business? Write that down if you're taking notes. How much time am I going to spend in my business? We're suggesting you spend at least 1 hour a day in IML Academy. If you are not in IML Academy, guys, you are basically, you don't know what you're investing for. You've got to get the wisdom from the master traders, the ones that are making 6 figures, 7 figures through IML Academy Basics 1 through 4. So we're saying you should at least spend an hour a day. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care what time it is. Whatever time you make it, that's what time you be there. You know, it's your business. You are in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself. So make sure that you are in IML Academy Basic 1 through 4, IML TV beginning sessions. Now, we've got people on here from all around the world, okay? We're giving you the Eastern Standard Time. So it's your job to make sure that you know what time that is for you. Basically, if you're in South Africa is 6 hours ahead of us. So we had this call at 3 p.m. That means South Africa, it was what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. in South Africa. So if you're on IML TV and you look at something where you want to watch and it's saying 3 p.m., you know really that's 9 p.m. for you. If it's saying 12 o'clock, then you know it's 6 p.m. for you. So you have to do your due diligence for what time zone you are. Does that make sense to everybody? If that makes sense, put yes. Put 1 in the group chat if that makes sense. I can't, some things, like when I'm having a meeting, I can tell you what your time zone is. But IML TV, you're going to have to go in there and you see the time on the board. You have to know what time. If you want, sometimes you might have to get up early in the morning at 4 a.m. Like Stevenson Linder comes on tonight at 9 p.m. Well, if that's in South Africa, that's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 3 a.m. in the morning. But it's worth it, guys. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth for you to get up at 3 a.m. in the morning if you're in South Africa to be on live with Stevenson Linder. Okay? Then he comes on at Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That means in South Africa, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. It's worth it, though, because you're going to be getting all of his training and teaching, and he's going to be giving you pairs to look out for throughout the week. So it's important for you to not miss that. If you do miss it live, like Dominique said, you know where to get it at in your recording part of IML TV, where you can get on when you get up in the morning and you can go to recording session and you can see what he just did the day later. So do not count that short. You have to be on IML TV, guys, either recording or live, okay? Make sure that you're on Swipe Trades. Now, if you have not upgraded to Swipe Trade, all you got to do is go in the back of your office, right, and go to products, manage products, and then you can click on Swipe Trades. Once you click on that, you can download that to any device, phone, cell phone, iPad, computer, right? And then when Swipe Trades, trade ideas come, they're going to come straight to your phone, and all you got to do is copy that information to your MetaTrader 4, whether it be demo or live. Now, if you do not know how to set up your MetaTrader 4, we're going to do, I hate to say we're going to do this next Sunday, because that's 7 days from now. I would advise you to get with your sponsor, or I'm going to put it, on Dominique, so you can bombard her on WhatsApp and say, I need help getting set up. And she will help you set up, because that's her gift. She is our back office educator. She is our Forex back office educator. So you want to make sure that you direct all your questions to your sponsor or her on WhatsApp. This is supposed to take 30 to 45 days. You should be doing this for the first month. Demo for the first. Now, while you're demoing, you got to remember that your subscription is coming up. So this is why it's important to get your 2 out of the way. It's important to make sure that you are getting your two people out of the way so you can trade for free. Don't negate the subscription. I'm going to say it again. You need to see the value. This is your business. This is the tools that you're using to become successful. If you are in class getting training on how to trade, from some of these other companies, then you would be paying thousands of dollars, and you wouldn't care about paying it, because you're getting the goods so you can become a 6-figure trader or more. So iMarkets Live is saying, if you bring on 2 people, you don't have to worry about it. We waive your subscription. So it's important to make sure, if you can see that, let me move that out of the way. Can y'all see that? Man, we got a lot of people on here. I didn't know that. I was trying to move this out of the way because my bar is in the way. I can't see y'all. Does it say get your 2 free at the bottom? Okay, so, because I can't see it. It gets your two, if you choose to, get your 2 free out of the way. Okay, if you don't want to get 2, that's fine. Just pay your monthly subscription and you're going to be fine. Because in the second month, this is when you should be going live. You should be trading. Let me go back to this too. A lot of people want to go live on their first month. If you go live on your first month and you don't know what you're doing, don't blame your sponsor. Don't blame IML Cat, iMarkets Live. Don't blame the team. Because if you are a beginner and you don't know, hopefully I'm not talking too hard on you. But I want you to get this. I want you to be successful. So, people don't like blaming themselves for the lack of them doing what they need to do to be teachable, trainable, and coachable. They want to find the shortcut. And the shortcut, like I said earlier, is like walking on the street full of nails with no shoes on. So you want to make sure, guys, that you're plugged in, getting this information, right? And I can tell you that if you just follow the system that's in place, you will be successful. Don't try to make $1 million in the first month. It's not going to happen. All right. Number 2, make sure that you in technical analysis. Now you upgraded, you're in intermediate, you're learning about structure, you're learning certain things that we're going to be talking about in the group chats. You're on IML TV sessions. You should have a master trader to learn from. By that time, you should be, if you following us in our group chat, plus you have an IML TV master trader that you said, you know what, that's the person I want to follow. We don't care who you follow. I'm just going to tell you who I'm following. Okay? And you can still go on IML TV and you can follow what feels good to you. But the key is being on the sessions. The key is identifying someone that fits your personality that you can learn from. My brother did it. He went through the whole academy. He learned everything. And guess what? He came right back to me. He came right back to me. But he went through the whole process and he was like, man, this is some powerful stuff. They're teaching all kind of stuff. And what he ended up realizing, he had to choose one and stick with that one. And that's when he started seeing awesome success here in trading Forex. So make sure you do that as well. Swipe trade, you should be live trading. You should be trading and making money with swipe trades, because I'm going to give you 2 people to make sure that you take their trade ideas when they come out. Taking notes, you got pen and paper. 2 people that I only recommend that came down from David M&ETA, who makes $500,000 a month plus $625,000 a month to be exact. Plus says these 2 people, Justin Adams, and then the other one is Starboy, Starboi, Starboy. If you see a trade come out on swipe trades with them, take it live. Starboy has only lost 1 trade all year, and we're almost in September, and he only lost 1 trade. All the other ones he have won. That can be you. That's the benefit of swipe trades. That's the power of swipe trades, guys. So you want to be in a winning circle, I'm giving you 2 people right now to make sure that you follow. Now, on the crypto side, if any of you guys are following crypto, you should be trading live in your second month or trading the signals that I put out in crypto. Picasso. He is a master 6-figure crypto trader and earner. Very knowledgeable, wisdom. iMarkets Live brought him on. to be a master trader and educator in the crypto side. Picasso, okay? I have won 5 trades and lost 1 with Picasso. And you know, because of crypto being volatile, when you win big. If you got a stop loss, you should only lose small, okay? And just know, here's one thing I tell everybody. You are 1 trade away from an explosion in money in your business. So don't get all caught up in when you lose. A loss is not failure. A loss is just a lesson. Go back into your education and find out what happened in the market. We've got a team member, Jacob Timms, let us know where the news is on your MT4, where you can follow the news, because the news does not direct the market, but it moves the market. I'm gonna say it again. It does not direct the market. It moves the market. So it may move it one way or another, might give an impulse or a correction one way. But after that, if the market is going where it's going, because it's been going that way for a whole week, month, year, whatever. So remember that. Make sure you are swipe trades. That is a powerful to earn while you learn. Now you're learning and demoing on the harmonic scanner or the web analyzer. Any other information under that? That's what should be happening on the 2nd month. Now, you don't have to have the web analyzer and you don't have to have swipe trade. Just know that you're limited on ways how to earn while you're learning. I'm gonna say it again. You do not have, these are options, but it's well worth the $15 a month when you can get a trade right from swipe trade and you made $300 in a trade in one day. I mean, that pays for your subscription almost for the whole year for swipe trades. So it's well worth it. The next month, guys, you're in your 90th day start in iMarkets Live. You either got your 2 or you paid your subscription. We have people on there that pay their subscription every month religiously, okay? And we've got people on here who've been getting free subscription because they got their 2 out of the way, okay? By this time, you will find out which tool you like to trade with the best. Swipe trade, harmonic scanner, web analyzer, swing trades with Christopher Terry, who comes on tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in South Africa. That is, let's see, that's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. in the morning. If you want to connect with a $50 million plus trader, 5 a.m. in the morning in swipe trades, Chris Terry, go on your back office, click on IML TV, and you're in, okay? After the first 90 days, paint the vision of where you want to be in the next 3 to 6 months. I set a goal when I first started here, I want to make $20 a day. I think it took me maybe 2 weeks to really consistently start making $20 a day, okay? And then I went from $20 a day to $50 a day. Then I started helping other people make $20 a day. And then I started making $100 a day. And then I started helping other people make $20 and $50, and people who are coming up right behind me, okay? And so you need to do the same thing. Set some financial goals, set some goals of how you want to trade, how long you want to trade, when you're going to trade. Dominique only trade Tuesday through Friday, sometimes Wednesday through Friday, because the market is just setting up on Sunday and Monday. Guys, there's a lot of things we start learning that we learn patience. And maybe I should give you the 3 principles. Should I give you, if you guys want to stay on a little longer, put 777 in the group chat, and I'll teach you the 3 principles of becoming a successful trader. If not, I know you got to go. You got to jump off. I understand that. Some areas that is late. But I really want you to get this. I want you to get it. Okay? You should be wanting to get this information. All right? So you can be successful. Remember, education with application is one of the key to becoming a successful trader. Is that all that? I can't see underneath that. So this is what's supposed to happen in the 90-day period. That's what's supposed to happen from your first day. There's a 72-hour fast start. We get you going. We go through the 5 steps, you know, of what do I do next. Dominique went through that. If you need that info, your sponsor should have it. Your sponsor's been on long enough to go over the 5 steps, what to do, okay? Getting your tool out of the way within 72 hours to a week. You should have that out of the way. Get your list bit. Who do I know that want to make extra money? Write it down. Write their phone numbers down. Get with your sponsor. What presentation should we do? I do Zoom presentations. I can do them for you. You can send a link. By the time they come on here and see me, they should already have seen the link. So they've made a decision that they want to really go. And then we can come on and do a recap. Okay, that's how we do it. It's called the PS3, pique the interest, show the plan, 3-way call. That's how we do that. That's the system. I'm going to say it again, pique the interest. Okay, you can give them that saying, you know, are you looking for ways to make extra money? Yes. Let me ask you a question. The last 10 years, the amount of money flowed through your bank account, how much money you've made on it? None. If I can show you a way how to multiply the money that's been going through your bank account, wouldn't you want to know about it? Yes. Send them the link. And they like the link, okay, you did the presentation. That's a presentation. The next thing is a 3-way call, Zoom call, over the phone, whatever. That's how you do that, okay? Get your tool out of the way. Learn through IML Academy, IML TV. Be in my signals group. Get the signals while you earn, while you learning, okay? I will kick you out if you're not learning. I will put you in the other one. I would put you in the other group with people who don't like to learn. But if you're in the signals group, that means you like to learn. I'm running down low on, let me see. I'm running down. I'm going to have to take my headphones out, but y'all should be able to still hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, can y'all hear me down there still? All right, so how many people we got on here? Y'all still serious? Y'all want this? 77777. Okay, great. All right, so make sure you reach out to Dominique if you have not gotten your MT4 set up, you haven't got your broker set up, right? And you're not in the Seeds group, reach out to Dominique. She'll put you in the Seed group, okay? Remember, also, you do not have to be quiet. I do not so much go for quiet people because I don't know what y'all thinking. So if I put something out in the group, respond to it. Let me know if you got it. Let me know if you understand it. Let me know if you in the trade. Let me know. That way we can communicate and we can, I'm always putting out what to do, how to move up your stop loss, how to get partial profits. All these things we're talking about in the group chat. So make sure you're just not looking at it. Respond, okay? Respond. So lastly, I'm gonna give you 3 principles of becoming a successful IML trader. Again, some of this stuff is repetitive, but repetitive is the mother of all success. Repetitive is the mother of all success, meaning that you have to hear over and over and over and over, right? Until you can just say it without unconsciously even knowing that you're saying it, okay? You got to do that, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. I'm going to give it to you like they gave it to me. Bang! I'm going to give it to you like they gave it to me. Can y'all see that? All right. How to become a successful trader. How many of you guys want to become a successful trader? 3 principles. I'm very simple. Very, very simple. How to become a successful trader. Real important. I want y'all to write down, I must be teachable, trainable, and coachable. If I am to succeed, I must not become, be. If it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to me. So I must be teachable, trainable, and coachable. Okay? Real and real important. Knowledge, right? With wisdom comes knowledge. With knowledge comes understanding. And with understanding comes revelation. Guys, you're going to get a lot of knowledge. And if you don't like taking notes, I'm sorry, you're going to have to change. Because you're going to be getting a lot of knowledge. A lot of knowledge when it comes to this particular industry. It's so much coming down, guys, and you're ever learning. And you got to want to be able to learn, right? So again, what does it say in there? Learn the basics in Forex. You got to get in there and learn, get in your back office and learn. Not only from the academy, but also from IML TV. Guys, you've got to participate, right, in learning the history, right, and the market participants, like, because I'm going to tell you, retail traders just don't move the market. They just don't, they really don't have we're last. We're last when it comes to moving the market. See, so you want to learn who's moving the market. And if you're learning who's moving the market, then that's the type of news and information that you'd be looking out for, because those are the heavy players, the banks, the hedgers, all these, in different countries. This is what moves the market, okay? And what they do to move the market, how to buy and sell, when to buy and sell, all this information. So knowledge, guys, once you get understanding, things start to click. Revelation hits, things start to click, things start to make sense. And then you start your skill, you start to upgrade your skill when it comes to your profession, okay? Making sure that you understand that all brokers are not the same, okay? In intermediate, all brokers are not the same. Different brokers, different spreads. I'm gonna tell you right now who we using. We've been using FinPro. They only have a 2-tip spread. Basically, if you enter the market correctly, you're in profit right when you enter the market. A lot of people, they don't like to see red. It's probably because you're using the wrong broker for your mentality of trading. Some people don't mind seeing a lot of red because they already know what's going to happen. But when you are new and you're learning, you probably want to be with a broker, right? That is sympathetic to new people and who have programs for new people. Okay, FinPro is one of them. So get with your sponsor. Also, I know Trader's Way is back on the scene. FX Choice and LMFX. Those are the ones in crypto we've been using. JAFX. I believe you can still be a new client and jump on there, even though they've been having some issues. But I'm not a new client. I'm still with them as far as crypto is concerned. So, but if you already have a broker, great. All right. But make sure you get your mind prepared. We've been learning that people want to trade while they cooking. They want to trade while they driving. They want to trade, and you can on your phone, but they want to trade while they cleaning up. Your mind is not really ready for trading until you pick out the time that you're going to be trading, the time that you're going to market up your currency pairs and stuff. And that's going to get your mind right. And Christopher Terry talks about having a millionaire mindset. Man, I'm changing my house up right now because I want to have the right mindset when it comes to trading, because this is what I'm using, right? So I can pass down what I want to pass down to the generation coming and the legacy that I want to leave. This is it. So I'm taking it very, very serious. Okay. So remember, knowledge. That's the first principle. Obtaining knowledge. Do not try to negate or circumvent the process. You want to make sure that you go through the process correct way and get the knowledge. Number 2, risk management. This is where a lot of people really mess up the game here, because they want to come in, they got $200 in their account, and they want a standard lot size. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, get an IML Academy. But risk management is key. Risk is gain. Never risk what you're not willing to lose. I'm going to say it again. Never risk what you're not willing to lose, right? We have standards and principles that we can show people how to you take $100 and make $7,000 in 40 days. We have things set up, but that's not the fast money. People don't understand compounding, multiplying and compounding daily. They don't understand that, where they can take a penny and over time have $1 million in the bank. That's too slow for folk, okay? But I'm telling you, risk management is key. Loss is not failure, but a lesson in Forex. I said that earlier. If you have a loss or you have a bad trade, it's only because you didn't know something. So don't take it personal. Don't throw in the towel because you had 2 or 3 bad losses. Get back to demoing and then get in the education, ask questions in the group chat, find out what's going on in the market concerning those currency pairs and get an understanding about it, okay? You got to be like that, like he said, this is a gladiator mindset. Let me also tell you this. The market is not your friend. You're in here taking what you say belongs to you. Glory to God. Y'all don't want me to get real with you, do you? You're taking what belongs to you. But the market is not your friend. The market does not want you to win. Why? Because now you have the memo. And the memo now, because we got the memo, it's taking Wall Street from Main Street to your street. And so now what we're saying is there have been times and times that there was no such thing as retail traders. It was for the big boys. It was for the banks in the different countries. Why you always hear about the Japanese yen, where they always moving their currency up and down and all that. They know how to play the game. This is why knowledge is so important. So they don't want you to win. They don't want you to win. Y'all not saying that to me. But if the more knowledge you get and you keep risk management, you will win. So you must educate yourself over and over and over and over and over again. The other thing is you got to have mentorship. You've got to humble yourself and listen to those who are better than you. You have to listen to those who are better than you. Be teachable, trainable, coachable. Have a success partner. The success partner, look, can have more knowledge than you, but not yet have the finances because they're on their way. Your sponsor knows more than you if you're brand new. Yeah. And if you're a sponsor, you shouldn't feel that you shouldn't be able to pass on the right type of knowledge. So make sure that you do that, okay? And then how to trade. What should my account size be when I first start trading? I'm gonna tell you right now, if you anywhere open up an account from $50 to $1,000, you shouldn't have a lot size of 0.1 to 0.5. I'm just telling you like that. You're trading pennies, but that's okay because you can start off trading pennies in 40 days, have $7,000 in your account using risk management. Okay? So what I'm saying is you need to learn how to set up things correctly. How many trade orders should I have? No more than 3 orders. If you ain't got hardly nothing in your account, and if your stop loss, if your risk management is greater than 3 to 5%, you shouldn't have no more than 2 trades going on with less than $1,000 in your account. You have to take the process that you got when you first started. It's okay. Everything is okay. Taking profits. When they take profit, 1, 2, depending on if you're in the swing trade, depending on if you're scalping, all of that depends on that. Pips. We focus on pips, 20 pips a day, 100 pips a week. We're training and helping everybody get 100 pips a week. Do you know what 100 pips a week with the right lot size, man? You wouldn't have to work a job if you did this correctly. Okay? Securing profits, how to secure your profits, right? You've got a lot size of 0.5, you in the profit, you want to secure some profits. All you got to do is go to your MT4, hit close account, and then minus your lot size down. minus your lot size down. We'll do that on, we'll put that on screen so you can see that coming in the following week in the trade. And you can still stay in the trade and then just hit close after that. And you took some money out of the, some money out of your trade and secured those profits, okay? By taking partial profits, securing your profits by moving up your stop loss once you're in profit. So risk management is so key. Are y'all getting this? Are y'all getting this? Last principle, discernment and discipline. Discernment and discipline. Are y'all with me? Discernment and discipline. This discipline, another word for discipline is patience. You've got to be patient. Again, one of the 5 steps of what do I do next, right? The last one is giving yourself time to succeed. I don't care what's happening. I don't care what trade you lost in. Giving yourself time to learn. Giving yourself time to build roots into the ground. So when the wind blows, the tree won't fall. Get that foundation going. Patience is golden. Through discerning and having discipline, financial peace is possible for all of us because you're being patient, you're disciplining yourself, right? We know that this discipline, being a disciple in Forex. How about that? Being a disciple in Forex. And a disciple, the definition of a disciple is someone that chooses, right, to follow and learn and be taught the philosophies and the views of the educator with an intent to want to learn, okay? So if you become disciplined in that, you will always have a student mentality. There's always room enough for you to learn something. Like I said, there's so much knowledge here in this industry, guys. You can learn forever. Study to show thyself approved, meaning always get in there and study your craft. Remember, skill, you want to get better. This is a skill. This is a skill. So if you take skill and you marry it with the system, everything that we're giving you, that you're being teachable and trainable and coachable in, that will create massive increase. You take skill and system and marry them together, that will create massive increase. So always be ready to continue to learn the IML products and services that come out. Learn the strategies and different successful traders, okay? Learn, because let me tell you something. You may start off, you could make a lot of money with swipe trades. We was at a meeting the other day, and a gentleman told his story. He made $30,000 in the last month just off swipe trades using $1,000. So, I mean, you can make a lot of money, but as long as you're only depending on swipe trades, you can only make so much money. The more you better your skill and the more you perfect your craft, now you're opening up the possibilities to limitless supply. Y'all make sense? As long as you're waiting on Dr. Kelsie to put a signal in the group chat, you're limited. So when you're learning this trade yourself, now you open up the possibilities of limitless income. You want to have the best of the best of both worlds. You want to have the swipe, you want to have all the signals that you can get, but you want to learn all you can learn and put it into action. Know when to trade. Like we say, we don't trade on Sundays. We learned that the hard way. As soon as the market opened on Sunday, we were jumping in. Market trying to correct itself. It ain't going nowhere. It's correcting itself because in Forex wasn't nothing happening on, after 5 Eastern Standard Time, Friday, all the way to 5 Eastern Standard Time, Sunday. So it has to correct itself, okay? Unless you're in crypto, that's different. So knowing when to trade. Make sure you add Forex Factory to your bookmark, okay? That's where you can see all the different files and news. Write this down if you're taking notes. Forex Factory. A red foul on any currency pair is negative. A orange foul is average. A yellow foul is good. Now, what does that mean for us traders? Well, depending on the currency that you're trading, whatever currency is first, it's going to be affected by whatever's happening by that red, orange, or yellow foul. Give you an example. USD, Euro USD. You got Euro in the front. So that's Euro going against the US dollar. So if the US dollar on a particular time, say at 12 o'clock, has a red foul and the Euro is in front of US dollar, that's going to help the Euro. So if you're trading, come on, and you in a sale, right? And you on Euro USD, and there's a red foul on the USD currency is going to go what? Down. That's going to help the Euro if you're in a sale. You get it? If it's a yellow, USD may be strong. So it make the Euro weak. So you gotta learn that. Vice versa, if US was in the front and Euro was on it, it would affect the US dollar in a different way. If it was yellow, it'll make, you could be in a sale, but it may move the market up for a little bit because it got a yellow flag, a yellow foul on it, and the news is good, and that made the dollar go up. So things like that you're gonna learn. But Forex Factory is another place where you get online, forexfactory.com, where you can go to get news, okay? And then set up daily PIP goals, study the market structure. Last but not least, be teachable and duplicate it. Don't just teach and don't do it. Teach it, do it, and then teach it to somebody else. Your team will be happy when they are winning. So what I do, I learn it, I put it in action, get the results, then I teach it. Okay? Does that make sense? Because if I give it to you and it works, who's happy? You're happy. If you're happy, you're trading. If you're trading, you're staying. If you're making money. If you're learning from your experiences, all that, comes in play when we are doing this and duplicating this the right way. If y'all like the teaching, y'all, let me know what you like. If you liked it, if you like that, go ahead and put 222 in the group chat. Why I give you something to look at in the closing part of this. All right, guys, this is something that we've been using. I want to show you some market structure. I want to show you, give you some results of what's been taking place here in the group. And this was a trade that my brother took. He's in Chicago. He took this trade. We'll give you a little bit. He's very excited about teaching this particular strategy because we're tailoring it to how we want to trade. As you can see, there's 6 trades at the bottom, 6 trades taken. This was done last Thursday, I believe. There might be a date on there somewhere. I believe it was Thursday that he put this out on our C group on Facebook. And we've been teaching this, and he came back around and said he wanted to learn market structure. He wanted to learn this particular strategy. The name of the particular strategy is impulse, correction, continuation. The market will always show you where it want to go. You do not want to try to predict the market. You want to react. Write that down. You do not predict the market. You want to react to the market. Now, as you can see here, okay, He drew this out, okay, and it looks like that the market reversed at the bottom here, okay. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, market reversed down here, okay. It was in a downtrend. As you can see, this is it's like the 30 minutes, so really can't tell you the whole outlook. It's a 30-minute, M30, that lets you know it's 30 minutes, okay. This is on its MT4 or trading view. However you got it. Now this is his MT4 because you got the trades in here. So he's looking at here, it took a downward, and then the market reversed, okay? And when it reversed, how do you know it reversed? The first thing it's going to do, you're looking for the impulse, and that's just shot up like that. So when you're looking at any currency pair, as Dominique said, you just don't jump in the market anywhere. You're looking for, you want to learn patterns because the market will give you a pattern, okay? And so what you're looking, here's another, write this down if you're taking notes. Whenever you want to enter the market, okay, you look further back. So if you enter in market on, like you're looking at on the 30-minute, then if you enter it on the 30-minute, you want to be looking at the 1 hour for structure. If you entering in on the hour, you want to look back 4 hours for structure to see where the market's been and where it's going. If you enter in on 4 hours, you want to enter in, you want to look at the daily outlook. All that you find on your MT4, okay? So that's just a principle, okay, that you want to do. As you can see, he's got his fib up as well in there. You can see the Fibonacci in there as well. But here's the impulse. That's the impulse right here. And the impulse is going to break. It's going to break the supply zone area. That's another key element right here. Understanding that wherever the market gave you the most consolidation, okay, well, you can see here going sideways, that's consolidation right up in here. It breaks through here. You know that's an impulse. You know that's an impulse. Now, from after every impulse, this is the market always does this. This is not a fluke. It always does this. After every impulse, there is a correction, meaning what goes up must come down. What comes down, gonna go back up. We call, another word we call a correction is a flag. It looks just like a flag. Look at that. It looks just like a flag. So you have to get good at looking at patterns. Well, that is a flag pattern, what you're looking at. That's called a correction. So the market went up and then it corrected. You see that? The market went up and then it corrected. It's going to always do that. Another word for that is a retest. Retest. You want to see if it's going to retest and continue to go on in the direction that it's going. So there's a lot of different terminology for it. This is just a terminology that you know I'm using for this particular strategy through this particular teacher and trainer. Okay, but you're going to hear about a whole lot of stuff, and you have to pick the one that best fits your mentality of learning. Okay, does that make sense? You find that on IML TV with all the different traders. Okay, but this never ever will fail you. Okay, you want to know when to get in? You will either get in the beginning of the impulse at the reverse, when it reversed, because even though before it reversed, look down there. What did it do? It corrected, retested, and it did not go underneath that zone right here, which is your supply zone here. The support. This is called the floor, the support. So it retested. As long as it did not go past the floor, it's going to retest and continue on. That's when you would have got in that trade. you would have stayed in that trade. He's saying he stayed in that trade all the way up through there. And look at the consolidation. It created a flag right here. So now you're waiting for what? A retest right here, right? As long as it did not break and come down through the floor here, okay? What it's going to do? Continue on, and it continue on. He could have made another order right here, or he could just stay in that trade. And what he's saying, for 6 trades, 6 orders, he rolled this bad boy all the way up. And look, all it did was continue on, correct it, continue on, correct it, and continue on. That is something you want to learn, get an eye for, of learning patterns. This is a pattern that always happens in the market. Always. Always. Impulse, correction, continuation. Look at that. It continue on, corrected the second time. Continue on, corrected the third time. Continue on. Do y'all see that? That's something you want to learn. Impulse, correction, continuation. Impulse, correction, continuation. Here's another one. Boom. Here's another one. Different pattern. Here you got all this busyness right here. Look at that. And that's what you call consolidation, if it goes sideways. All right. You're looking for the what? The breakout. Yep. Right. I mean, you're looking for the breakout. This is your resistance at the top. This is your support at the bottom. It broke past the support. So if you would have marked up this trade and you see that you're in a downtrend, you're going to get in this trade once it breaks through the support. Because if you stay in this trade, if you get in there too early, all you're going to see is this up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. You got in up here, you went back up there, you back in the red. You back in the profit, you back in the red. You back, you know, and this is a 4 hour. This is a 4 hour. Look, this is a 4 hour mark up here. So each one of those candles represents what? Put in the group chat if you know. You know, we're looking at the 4 hour. Each one of those candles represents what? See if y'all got it. Anybody know? You're looking at the 4 hour chart. Each one of those candles represent what? Right, 4 hours. Do you have look at all those 4 hour candles in that in between that supply zone, all that consolidation. My question to you, do you have all that time sitting there looking at that chart waiting for it to do something? No. No. You see, you're waiting for the breakout. So you're not going to get in all of that busyness up in here. You're waiting for that impulse. As you can see, there's the impulse. That's when you got in because it broke through your support. That's when you get in. You want to know timing, perfect time to get in? If it breaks the support, okay? Usually you wait for the next candle. As you can see, the big long candle didn't come. It was the third candle. It was not the first one. It was the third one. See that? You're waiting for confirmation. That blue candle is when it went retested. It went back. So if you looked at that blue candle at a 1 hour or at a 30-minute, it would be more candles going backwards. You're looking at that about a 4 hour candle, so you only see one candle there. But if you went down and look at the small time, that'll be a lot of candles going backwards, retesting. Okay? And then it continued on. Bang. Now you got that long gold. That's when I would have got in that trade. As you can see, after that, what did it do? It corrected itself. Look at all those 4-hour candles right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 hours of correction. But it did not go up and break. Here's another. Write this down if you're taking note. If the flag goes beyond the retest, it's not considered a flag anymore. If it breaks the resistance, the support and resistance from which it came from, it goes back. It's not a valid flag anymore. Okay. After it retested, what did it do? What did it do? It continued down. Same thing. Different hour, different pattern, same thing. Impulse, correction, continuation. I'll give you one more and we'll call it quits. Boom. Same thing. Same thing. It corrected at the bottom. Boom. It reversed. Impulse. We got our impulse. It corrected, continue, corrected, continue, correct, and bang. That ain't number one big flag. Look at that. And then it reversed. So you could have got in way down here and rode it all the way up here and took your profit. So guys, I just wanted to give you a little bit of something to look at. Okay, let me know how you liked it. If you liked it, let me know. This was some good stuff. I'm excited that everybody, guys were able to stay on, get on, and get some information. Any questions before I get off? Any questions? We're going to be doing live trading. Can't do live trading right now. We're going to be doing live trading. And I like to do it when the market is actually moving. So like Thursday, Wednesday, probably late Wednesday, early morning. If you're in South Africa, Kenya, Nigeria, we had people trying to get on from Nigeria. They weren't successful, but I was talking to them while we were doing the presentation. But Thursdays, now you can trade. Don't wait for us. But I like to do live trading when the market is doing something. So we like to do that on Wednesdays or Thursdays. We do have training. We're here where we do Zoom training. We have Joel Jolie on here, who's a master educator as well. Tons of information they'll come on. But we want you to get your stuff set up to trade, demo, and live at the same time, 30 days. Get your 2 people out of the way. Get it out of the way. Let's get you to P600. Okay? Let's get you to P600 really, really, really quick. Okay? Why would I want to get to P600? Because that's money. We're building the business. We want, if you are a leader, you want to be a leader, then that means you want to make impact in other people's lives after you have success. So if you're having success and you start sharing this with people, you're going to help people. So there are people, man, who are waiting for an opportunity like this. There are people who are waiting, been praying for opportunity. And now you have the opportunity to master your skill and start to share that. But this is what Project 1000 is all about. 1,000 people making $1,000 a month, part-time, $1,000 a week, full-time, whether they're trading or they have a group of people they're helping trade. Wouldn't that be awesome? So while you're learning, we're building and putting people underneath you that you can get to P600 by default. So you're making money trading, and then you also making money residually from building a customer base. Is that good? Is that good? Do you think that's a good thing? Would you want to do that? Anybody want to do that? Thumbs up, thumbs down. That's something that you don't want to do. Is that a good thing? If it's not, it's okay. But we have people who making 6 figures trading in they P600 because they got to that level by default. But they making a lot of money trading, right? And they're not paying for their subscription. IML is paying for it. IML is paying for everything. So that's a good thing too. So I'm going to show you, you know, how you do that. This is you. This is you. You want to get your 3. You want to get your 3. That's you. Now you're trading, you know, for free. If you want to help people, right, you want to become an IBO. You're still trading, you upgrade to IBO, you got 3 people, the company's going to pay you $35 for every person that you bring in. This one, A leg, B leg, C leg. You're making $150 a month, and you're making $37.50 a week. That's paying for your subscription. Your subscription is still free. You're trading, you got 3 people, you upgrade it, you take the money that IML gives you, it pays for your subscription. Because when you become an IBO, it's not free anymore. Only customers get a free website. So if you want to make impact in life, for 3 people, your website is still free because they're paying for it. Make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? What we're going to do is drop people underneath you. So you put in those 3. We're going to drop people underneath you and help those 3 get 3 people. You've got 12 people in your organization, and now you are a P600. That's it. By helping everybody get free website, you're making $150 every week. Every week. Now, $150 is paying for your website free, and you can take that money and trade with. Now you're not using. Right now, you got to start off by putting money in your broker account. But if you get to P600, you can take that money and trade with. Don't mess around and get to P1000. You're getting $250 a week. Everything is free. Your trading money is free. Your website is free. And you're helping other people get free. Is that a good thing? Is that powerful or what? That is awesome. So guys, it's real important to one, dream big. Don't play with it. 2, get your demo. Start learning to trade. 3, build that list so you can get your 2 people free. 4, show the presentation. 5, be in it for the long time, 18 months. Don't play with it. Give yourself time to succeed. If you do that, you follow 3 principles, learn the 90-day game plan, guys, we will be laughing on the beach together. We will be making so much money. We'll be helping so many people. I'm telling you, it's powerful. It's powerful. I'm so excited. I hope you're excited. I believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. So anybody got any questions before we get off this awesome training? I'm glad you guys were able to stay on. If you have any questions in the group chat, go ahead and put them in. We're going to go ahead and divert. Appreciate this team, but last time we did this meeting, people were like, are we gonna have monthly team training and all of that? And I think a month is too long. What do y'all think? I think a month is too long. If we're really gonna build momentum, we need to have weekly training. We need to have weekly training. What do y'all think? Say something. Put in the group chat. Weekly, monthly. What do you think you would want to have? How do you think this is going? How would it benefit you if you had weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, or no training at all? Which one? Which one? Anybody else other than Dominique? Weekly. Anybody else? We got so many ways to train. So, all right, guys. So we'll be thinking about doing a weekly training. Again, we should always be showing the presentation. You can also invite guests onto the call as well. So let's look forward to coming back to our team training again to next Sunday. We're gonna be training, but be looking out for the live trading that we're gonna be doing on either Wednesday or Thursday, where we can actually be looking at live currency pairs. We may be in those pairs already, so because of the signals group. So make sure you in the signals group, all right, so you can get everything squared away, okay? Everybody good? Everybody good? All right, fantastic. Appreciate you. Good to see you guys on from, wow, we got people on from South Africa, people on from Kenya, United States. Awesome. Appreciate you. Let's go out there and make it happen, guys. Dr. Kelsie sign off. Appreciate you, Dominique, all the back office training. And guys, let's go out there and touch 1,000 lives collectively. Let's get people talking about Project 1000. Let's get people talking about you. Get out there and put on social media what you're excited about. And let's get people asking you so we can bring more people into the group so we can touch more lives, because that's what it's really about, guys. Bring one, teach one, learn one, gain one. You're one person away from a massive explosion in your business. Super excited about all of you guys. Take care. It's recorded. So once we get it on our Project 1000 YouTube page, you can go there. There's a lot of other training about IML on our Project 1000 YouTube. Project 1000 Global. That's what it says. And you can find training on there as well. We just started, but it's a few things on there. This training will be here. I'll put it in the group as well so you can revisit it. Appreciate you. God bless you. Keep walking by faith. Take care.